Ladies and gentlemen, at this very time we're talking to Mr. Jose Feliciano, who is going to present a concert with the Albuquerque Symphony Orchestra approximately 4 or 5 hours from this very moment. Jose, welcome to the Duke City, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, well, thank you. It's really nice to be here, and the weather is fantastic, really nice.
Jose, I was reading an article about you the other day concerning the fact that, is this the first time you are going to play with a symphony orchestra?
No, it's not the first. I've been playing with symphony orchestras now for almost 3 years. I had the pleasure of working with the London Symphony Orchestra, the Cleveland Symphony, the Boston, I think I've worked with Boston, Pittsburgh Symphony, and now Albuquerque. We've done the New Orleans. I've worked with their symphony. I've been working with a lot of the symphonies around the country to try and get people to listen to the symphony orchestras, because it's really symphonies are an art.
Jose, isn't playing with an orchestra, for example, in Las Vegas, when you play with a big orchestra up there, isn't this almost the same as playing with a symphony orchestra, or is there some difference?
Well, if you're Frank Sinatra and you can hire as many musicians as you want, yeah. But otherwise, no. The clubs usually try and keep the amount of musicians that they hire. For example, like a lot of times you'll get you can only have maybe 4 or 5 string players, and it doesn't give you much choice.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with a symphony, you have a lot of strings and there's an equal balance of some of the instruments.
This is not your first time to Albuquerque, right?
Oh, no, I've played here before, and I've played also in Roswell and almost all over New Mexico.
In fact, I caught one of your concerts the first time you came to Albuquerque, and if I'm not mistaken, you gave almost the identical concert that you have recorded that you gave in England one time. Is this...
Well...
Where you play Samba de Orfeos and all those songs. Remember?
Right, that was then. Of course, I've changed my repertoire a lot now, and it's a lot different,
I see. From where are you going from Albuquerque now?
Well, from Albuquerque, I go on to Indianapolis. And then from Indianapolis on to St. Louis, where in Indianapolis, we're playing with the Indianapolis Symphony, I think.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk a little bit about your recording career. I understand you have a new album coming out soon?
Well, it already came out. It's an album entitled Sweet Soul Music, which was produced by Jerry Wexler, and it's I'm very excited about it.
I was reading an article about you the other day in the newspaper. I don't know how true it is or not, but it stated that you would like to possibly take some time off and rest and stay home and arrange music and compose and this sort of thing. Is this true?
Definitely it is. I feel that I've been traveling on the road, doing performances and going on tour for the last 8 years. And I'm really considering that I think it's time that I took off from traveling and got into the recording studio where I could take my time about ideas and things like that. And because it's very hard to, year in, year out, psych yourself up for a show because you travel, and it gets to be a little bit not as creative as, let's say, if you're in the studio, you can put a Moog synthesizer on this, or you can write that, or play the drums on this, and there's more to do, there's more adventure. Whereas on the road, you're doing kind of a set show,
Mm-hmm. Jose, I'm going to talk to you in Spanish because we happen to have in New Mexico about 40% of our population is Spanish-speaking people.
Mm-hmm.
And we are always great admirers of your music. En México, tú has tocado has grabado muchas canciones en español, mexicanas. Y quisiera hacerte una pregunta que siempre me ha causado curiosidad.
Uh-huh.
Las canciones que tú grabas en español, como Regálame esta noche, Tu condena, muchas de esas canciones fueron canciones que grabaron los tríos románticos como Los Tres Haces, Juan Neri, Los Panchos. Tal vez tú te gusta mucho la música romántica de los tríos, ¿no?
Sí, claro que sí. Bueno, yo escuchaba Los Panchos, Los Tres Haces, el trío Los Diamantes. Todos esos tríos yo los escuchaba y me gustaba mucho como cantaba y tocaba Juan Neri, que sabe que Juan Neri se murió hace 4 años.
Sí, era muy amigo de nosotros aquí en Albuquerque.
Sí, un gran talento.
Gran, y el otro día se murió la primera voz de Los Panchos también, Ovidio Hernández.
Ah, sí.
Sí.
Pero ese era ese era joven.
Era joven, pero...
Tenía como sus 38, algo así.
Por ahí, pero yo siempre, todas tus grabaciones, yo tengo todos tus discos, todas tus grabaciones, y admiro tu talento. ¿De qué edad comenzaste a tocar la guitarra, José?
Bueno, yo empecé a la edad de 9 años.
9 años. ¿Y tú tomaste instrucciones o tú mismo aprendiste?
No, en el empezar yo aprendí solo y después, cuando tenía como 16 años, pues empecé a la música clásica. Ahí fue que yo tomé instrucción.
¿Dónde te criaste tú, José?
Bueno, me crié en Nueva York y nací en Puerto Rico.
Porque tú eres uno de los pocos cantantes que cantas el español perfecto, cantas en español perfecto, y en inglés no tienes acento en inglés tampoco.
Bueno, yo estudié el español en la escuela.
Yo también, yo tampico. José, nosotros aquí en Nuevo México y donde quiera que se ve este programa, también se ve en Colorado y en Arizona, te felicitamos por tu música, tu gran talento y tu amabilidad de estar con nosotros en esta tarde. Y esta noche, si Dios quiere, estaremos contigo en el gran concierto que vas a presentar con la Sinfónica aquí de Nuevo México.
Sí. Bueno, para mí es un placer, and I want to say hello to all my friends out there, man, you know, a todos los chicanos que están por allá, y bueno, hay puertorriqueños por aquí también, se están metiendo.
No, ya se metieron, ya se metieron.
Están aprendiendo a hablar. Oye, pues mira, está chévere, hermano, está buena la cosa. So, anyway, it's really been a pleasure doing your show.
Muchas gracias, José Feliciano, amables amigos, con ustedes Valentino Velao.